and it emits harmful gases called greenhouse gases. Let us encourage each other to promote renewable energy, since renewable energy sources does not emit greenhouse gases. Let us all promote that to use energy sources like solar energy, wind energy, and thermal energy. Together, let us rely on clean and affordable energy to obtain a cleaner and brighter future for the next generation. That's all.
We have the privilege to have 3 meals a day. There are people who have none. As an advocate, I have 3 goals: to ensure food access, to promote sustainable agriculture, and to improve nutrition. Together, we should stand hand in hand to raise awareness and funds for the people starving. With awareness, we have the choice to make a difference. And I choose to help create a world where no child is left unfed. Thank you.
Candidate number 4, your hashtag is #quality education. You have 30 seconds.
Quality education is power, is knowledge. Quality education is important. Without it, what are we? Quality education should start with a purpose. And my first goal is for teachers who have the right salary because they are underprivileged by some degree. Secondly, the children, the underprivileged children, the less fortunate, they are unable to have quality education. Thank you.
Thank you so much to our candidate number 4, Mr. Bon Joshua Sigismundo. Next in line, we have candidate number 13, Ms. Trisha Marie Ramos. Candidate number 13, your hashtag is #climate action.
Climate change is inevitable and may have drastic effects if we would not start to acting upon it. The world is our home where all species are. Instead of letting the world reciprocate in the life of fantasy, take a huge step and live into reality. Start with ourselves. Be responsible. Let's change our ways and raise our awareness. Thank you.
Thank you. Candidate number 13. Next in line, we have male candidate number 11, Mr. Benkin Pasinos Jr. Candidate number 11, your hashtag is sustainable cities and communities. You have 30 seconds.
Where and how we live is a great manifestation of our social well-being and behavior. So we should depend on sustainable processes, sustainable environment. So much depends on how we shape our cities. And if we don't get it right, building conventional and unsustainable cities and communities for billions of people in the future, well, this fight is light. So let's shape our thinking. Environment shouldn't define us. I say we should define and determine the kind of environment we are living in.
Thank you, candidate number 11. For our female candidate, we shall have candidate number 7, Ms. Aubrey May Catiis. Candidate number 7, your hashtag is #affordable and clean energy. You have 30 seconds.
Ever since from the beginning, energy is one of the main resources that our world needs. But for some people, it has been scarce from around the world. So as the advocate for the Goal 7, I am here to influence and encourage my fellow youth to do the right thing in conserving and preserving the energy consumption that we do right now. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 7. Next in line, we have male candidate number 6, Mr. Jose Renzi Francisco. Candidate number 6, your hashtag is hashtag clean water and sanitation.
The issue regarding clean and sanitized water is a major issue that we must address. I will speak for those who can speak, and I will be the voice of those who are unheard to fight for clean and sanitized water. Together, let us increase our social awareness and let us support government efforts for clean and sanitized water. We must conform to international standards for our clean and sanitized water for the better of our country. Thank you.
Thank you, male candidate number 6. We shall have female candidate number 15, Miss Justine Isabel Revilla. Candidate number 15, your hashtag is hashtag life on land. You have 30 seconds.
Life on land is a major concern that our country is facing today. Reduce, reuse, and recycle is a choice. And I choose to be an agent of change. Let us keep choosing life, and let us keep seeking the vision to overcome.
Thank you, candidate number 15. All right, let's have male candidate number 2, Mr. Timothy James Chu. Mr. Candidate number 2, your hashtag is hashtag end hunger.
Zero hunger. This is a major issue not only in our Philippines, but also facing around the world. We have to make a move, we have to make an action. But not only that, through production, agricultural productivity and production. And also, we have to improve our food transportation and shortage to reduce the food waste, because we cannot let that happen. And lastly, we have to work together as a unified society in order to attain zero hunger in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 2. For our female candidate, we shall have candidate number 8, Miss Eleanor Antonio. Candidate number 8, your hashtag is hashtag decent work and economic growth.
People who have jobs that pays enough for themselves and their families are the main goal, have the main impact of our economic growth. That's why my advocacy is to produce and generate more quality jobs, protect labor rights, and make sure that the workplace is safe and secure. Thus, the fulfillment of my advocacy lies upon us, because I believe that united, we are stronger. Thank you.
Thank you, female candidate number 8. For our next male candidate, we shall have candidate number 1, Mr. Nash Josh Tila. Candidate number 1, your hashtag is hashtag no poverty.
Poverty has been a problem in the Philippines for a long time. But what is the cause of poverty? First of all, it is separation. We put a barrier between poor and the rich. So that is why the poor gets poorer while the rich gets richer. Nothing gets better. What I suggest is we need to work together as one. We need to put that barrier away and help each other as one family. Because God made us to love each other. And for me, the world will be a better place if we are one all together. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, candidate number 1. Next in line for our female candidate, we shall have candidate number 5, Miss Giro Frances Christian Concepcion. Candidate number 5, your hashtag is hashtag gender equality. You have 30 seconds.
I believe that I believe I believe that for the society to function is we need to respect each other. May you be a man, a woman, or part of the LGBT community. We have a right to love and to be loved because at the end of the day, love always wins. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 5. And for the last 2 male candidates, we shall have Mr. Martin Lance Messia, candidate number 8. Candidate number 8, your hashtag is hashtag decent work and economic growth. You have 30 seconds.
The world we live in today has millions of unemployed people and we desperately need more jobs. Otherwise, we will face a global economic disaster. SDG number 8 is all about fighting these problems. The point in SDG number 8 is to promote sustainable and inclusive economic growth and decent work for everyone. And with that, economic growth is like an eagle. It can only soar high if its feathers, us, are all complete and working together as one. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 8. For the last 2 of our female candidates, we shall have candidate number 3, Miss Erica May Alfaro. Candidate number 3, your hashtag is hashtag good health and well-being. You have 30 seconds.
The SGD3 envisions to increase life expectancy and to reduce HIV and malaria deaths because these are integral in reducing poverty and reducing inequality. To my fellow youth, this is a time for a call. This is a time for us to stand together, pool our resources, and think about how to eradicate these issues through our generations, through education and community participation.
Thank you, candidate number 3, Miss Erica May Alfaro. And now we're down to our last male candidate from the Magic 8. We shall have candidate number 3, Mr. Sebastian Kobe Rodriguez. Candidate number 3, your hashtag is hashtag good health and well-being. You have 30 seconds.
I think that it is important to discuss taboo issues, especially when it is about the increasing rates of HIV, teenage pregnancy, and abortion in our country. These topics have stigmas and we are not aware of these. We tend to manipulate other people that normalizing HIV is okay, but we can actually prevent this by practicing safe sex, and SDG 3 does not only aim.
Thank you, candidate number 3. And we shall proceed to our last female candidate. Our last female candidate is no other than candidate number 12, Miss Poliana Jamie Nicolas. Candidate number 12, your hashtag is hashtag responsible consumption and production. You have 30 seconds.
Being a constant and active volunteer of various cleanup drives, I've learned that in order to achieve this goal, we have to be more aware about the products that we use and consume. We need to have discipline, and we also need to influence others to do the same. We all need to change because there is still hope. Progress is impossible without change, and change is impossible without action. It doesn't matter how small or big your action is. What matters is what it can become. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 12. And we just finished the last part of our hashtag portion. And candidates, I should see you later as we announce the top 5 who will proceed to question and answer portions. Alright.